Big salute. This your brother Classic Drip Rob, the Black God. I'm back again with another video. Today we're going to be talking and discussing my dividend portfolio. I just want to be a little transparent and show you what's going on in my Webull account. This is my second stock brokerage account. This is not my main account. You know, it only has a net value of $727, but you know, I'm very blessed, and I will be adding, more money to it, in the future. I will continue to increase my positions here. I just want to show you my positions right here, as you can see. And I want to go down the list. And the benefit of dividend stocks is that these are stocks, just by simply holding them and just acquiring them and holding them as an asset and letting them acquire more value with time, that you're going to get paid quarterly, every month, monthly, or you're gonna get these dividends. And a dividend is just a payment, a percentage of the shares that you hold. So let's go continue to go in. I want to share my portfolio. We got the S&P 500 high dividend low volatility ETF. It's a great stock, and the S&P 500 is just simply, this dividend stock is simply the money is spread out amongst the S&P 500's largest companies, brands, or corporations, and then the money is just spread out. And then so you're gonna get 3.20% dividend yield off the S&P 500 high dividend. So this SPHD, that's the ticker symbol. And these are just my personal investments. You don't have to invest in these. Do your research on these companies, but these are things that I've done some research on. I like the companies. I like the brand. I like where they're heading in the future. And the next company we have on the list is 3M Company. The ticker symbol is MMM. And the dividend yield for this company is 3.38%. 3M companies, I remember back when I was working at Auto Plus, they sell all type of auto parts and everything. It was a large warehouse I worked in, and we had 3M all on the shelf, and I wish I was invested in it back then. So, we had 3M was everywhere. They had masks, gloves, tape, adhesive, car repair gels, all type of stuff, man. You name it, we had the product. It was a lot of products. So I handled these products myself, So 3M, it's a large company, and the great thing about this company, for the past 55 to 60 years, they've been increasing their dividend yield percentage. So that's why I'm proud that I have one share right now. And I believe it's going to recover, and it's going to go up even higher. I believe this has a lot of value to it. The next company on the list, we got ADT. ADT Home Security, residential, commercial services, major companies and brands, they need security, especially in time like this. I believe it's a smart investment to hold ADT, because ADT, they're going to need these home security, because the crime rate is growing up. The world is getting more crazy. People don't have jobs like they, used to, and, so much poverty and, joblessness, that leads to more lawlessness, more recklessness in society. So, I believe a lot of companies are going to step up their security in the future. And, ADT just seems like a real safe investment. They do a lot of, commercials, advertisement, to promote their business. So, right now, since the market's down, it is a buy. The price right now is just $7.74, and it has a dividend yield of 1.84%. So this is, I believe it's for a long-term investment. Is great. I'm aiming at own 50 shares in the future. That's what I'm aiming for. All right, the next one on the list, we got Prospect Capital, and the ticker symbol is PSEC. And I love this. I have 36 shares, as you can see, and it has a dividend yield of 9.88%. So every $100 that you invest with Prospect Capital, you're going to get $9.88 back. And if you have a reoccurring investment, you can always simply buy another stock just with the dividend yield if you own enough shares. So and this is a financial company, and I trust it. Financial institution, they loan, and they also do loans with interest. They help businesses that are starting up, And it's a financial type of stock, and they do a lot of good things, in their company. So I like Prospect Capital, and I like the dividend yield. It's so high. So I'm gonna stick around with them, and I just hope they can maintain this 9.88%. The last one on the list, we got CSWC, Capital Southwest Corporation, with a strong dividend yield number of 9.36%. Yes, and this is another financial institution type of stock, doing pretty much the same thing as PSEC, loans, anything with financial type of services. They're handling business. And I only got into the company because, this dividend yield, 9.36%, hey, that's major to me, and I just want to continue to, hopefully I can get 100 shares. And even though, as you can see, the market is down, this, it's still up. It's still in the green, and it's still performing. I still outperforming this whole market. So PSEC, and CSWC, these two stocks, they've been up all week, even despite the market being down and crashing the way it is. They've been standing strong, So I will continue to increase my position with CSWC. And I just love, my portfolio. I would advise, if you have multiple stock brokerage accounts, try to experiment and build a dividend yield portfolio, for long-term investments. This is just my personal portfolio, my Webull account. And, for this video, I want to do something special. I'm going to put the link in the video. That way you can get lined up with Webull. And I just love them. This is, not my main account. This won't be my major account, but this will just be my dividend portfolio. So if I ever see another, I want to invest in another dividend stock that's going to pay me monthly, or quarterly, every 4 months, I'm going to continue to increase my position and just get paid just by simply holding the stock. So this is a form of passive income, long term, But, all my viewers, y'all be blessed. I love y'all, brothers and sisters. Y'all